That camera better be lying. How was you just on 2? Now you got 3. You 75% of the way full, but then you was just hollering you was finna die. Dramatic battery. Okay. I didn't like that, but I'm not doing it again. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanilla Mikkel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk about, and you just forgot one, I wanted to talk about some products that I understand the hype, okay? Products, perfumes, some lotions, things like that, where like, I get it. I understand the hype, okay? Before we get into that, I have to thank my amazing, beautiful, incredible subscribers. You guys are amazing. Y'all hold it down, 10 toes down. Period. Point blank, no questions asked. Y'all engage with the content. Y'all already liked. Y'all comment. Y'all already subscribed, which is why y'all top tier subscribers. That's why y'all 10 out of 10 highly recommend. That's why y'all part of the POP, hold it down to the True Shimmin' Dope Squad, because y'all are already here subscribed. And it just don't get no better than y'all. And I know I keep saying it, but I'm excited for like what the drops that's coming up. I'm excited. And I feel like I shouldn't hype them up because it may be like, girl, we don't want this. But it's too late. It's too late. I have gone in 100%. I have gone full out as if I already know that this is going to be successful. So if it doesn't be successful, it's too late. Anyway, y'all are amazing. I love y'all so much. So in my little handy dandy box here, I have picked some products where I understand the hype. This is what I mean when I say I understand the hype. All of these products in here, they are, smooth that out the way. They are not all my favorite. Okay, let's make the distinction clear. These are not all on my favorites list. There's like 1 or 2 things in here that like is my favorite, but these are not all like my favorite products of all time. However, these are products where I understand the hype. I understand why they're popular for a reason, and or I bought them based off of a hype or virality, and I wasn't disappointed when I got it. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say I understand the hype, why these products are always recommended, talked about, things of that nature. Okay, so what I want to talk about first. Okay, let's talk about the Skinpotion cookie butter. Okay, if you don't know about this, I don't know what rock you've been under, but the girls be going up for this. It goes viral. You have to wait 3 to 6 business months to get your package. I'm sorry, it's not that long, but it takes a little minute. Okay, it takes some time to get their package. They do restocks and they sell out in like 30 seconds, 30 and a half seconds if you're lucky. Skinpotions cookie butter, and I have used it a couple times, right? So let's hold on. The light don't want to let me be great, but oh my god, you can see a little bit. I have used it. Okay, now let me just say, this scent profile is not my personal favorite. Okay, it is not my preferred scent profile. It's not what I typically go for, and it would never make my hype list. Okay, let's just acknowledge that as a base. However, after opening this, first of all, as I'm sitting here talking, the smell is coming up to me. You don't typically find that with body butters. It is like a perfumed body butter. The smell on this is very, very potent, and it's coming up to me to greet my nose. Okay, that should just tell you, number one, the performance on this is very good. Very, very, very good, especially to be a body butter. It has performance almost as if it's a perfume. Okay, so that's number one, where I'm like, okay, I understand the hype. Like it or not, a body butter that has performance like a perfume, I only own 2 other ones that I can think of that have the type of performance, and they're both from black owned businesses. This one isn't black owned. I thought it was a black owned video, and then everybody was like, oh girl, this ain't black owned. And I said, ooh, let me clarify, this is not black owned. But I thought it was. Either way it go, it is very rare to have a body butter that has the potency of a perfume. So that's number one. Number two, you know the girls love gourmands. Okay, you know the girls loved going up for the smelling sweet cake cookie like. Now, with the name cookie butter, does this smell like cookies or cookie butter to me? No. However, is it a very syrupy, sweet, vanilla type of scent? Yes. And I remember when I was wearing it. First of all, when you wear this, it gets on your clothes. If you pick up that shirt the next day, it's still going to smell like this. When I was smelling it, it reminded me of, I had on a shirt or something. I was like, oh my gosh, I can still smell it. And when I was driving around and I was like getting whiffs of it, it was giving me like, as if it had been like dried vanilla ice cream. That's what I kept getting whiffs of. Like, you know how, and this is a bad example, but it's not meant to be. Like, say you spill some ice cream in the car, or like you spill it on the table, or like wherever you at, and you spill some ice cream, and then like you can kind of smell that someone spilled some ice cream there because it still has like a sticky, syrupy smell to it. That's kind of what this is. And when I was smelling that as I was moving around, I said, that's why it's hyped. I was like, that's why it goes viral, because it has this kind of sticky, syrupy vanilla ice cream, but like dried vanilla ice cream, not like a fresh soft serve, but like there's a sticky residue to it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think that makes any sense, but that's the best way I can describe it. And it's not in a bad way, but when I was smelling that as I was moving around, driving around, doing different things, I was like, oh, that's why the product is viral. That's why the hype is. And that's when I was like, okay, I understand. I understand, because this is some people's, there's a lot of people who love to smell like that. Who that's their craving, that's their thing. They love to smell vanilla, syrupy, sweet. And so I was like, okay, I get it. It's not my preferred scent palette. And after I finish this, I still haven't made up my mind if I feel like I want to purchase this specifically again. I haven't made up my mind as far as that, but it's expensive, but at least you get what you pay for. The performance is good. It is moisturizing, all the things. So I can't, with all of these products, I'm not going to tell you, yes, you need to buy it. I can tell you that if you do decide to buy it, like, I understand the hype. And it really depends on what your preferred scent palette is, your scent preference, if you want to buy this, if it's worth it to buy it to you or not. It really is a matter of personal preference. Okay. While we're here, let me talk about a product that I kind of was like, it's okay. And then I've since had to eat my words. This is the Vaseline Radiant X Deep Nourishment Body Cream, okay? I don't know if y'all remember kind of seeing this. I hauled it in a video, and I was like, you know, it's just okay. Can y'all see how much is left? Can y'all see? Oh my God. For somebody to say a product is okay, baby, your nails is deep. Deep. I started wearing this last week, and I can't stop wearing it. Let me tell you what this is and what it does. First of all, you're not buying this for the smell, okay? The smell is, I get a little floral smell that's kind of nice, but when I'm wearing this, I'm not wearing this for the scent. The scent is basically non-existent once you put it on. You're not buying it for the scent, although I do kind of like it. You're buying this for moisturization, okay? And a nice, really pretty finish shine on your skin. Number one, no matter when you put this on, whether you put this on right after the shower or 20 minutes after you got out the shower when your skin isn't as absorbent anymore, this rubs into the skin so good. So smoothly, so quickly. Absorbs into the skin so well. And then after you're done, like I said, whether you 20 minutes after your shower, 30 minutes after, or right after your shower, your skin has this nice sheen, shine to it. And I said, I got to eat my words about this. This is actually really, really good. This will for sure be, what is this, March? This will be for sure in my February, March. What month? This is April. Girl. This will for sure be in my March, April empties, because this will be gone. for sure be gone. Luckily I still have the body lotion. I haven't used the body lotion yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna love it as much as this. But this body cream, deep nourishment, 100% pure shea butter, and coconut oil, vitamin C, and peptides. It's actually really good, and I get the hype. I get the hype, and I had to apologize to her because I was like, I talked about you like you were nothing, and you really are something. So yeah, I never showed myself like hauling or unboxing this, but this is the L'Occitane, however you say it, shower oil. Of course, you know, the girls go up for this. It's always talked about, you know, blah, 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 whatever. And I bought it because of that. And I will say it is not disappointing. And I actually really, really enjoy this. And let me tell you what I've been doing with it. Because y'all know over the winter time, my legs and stuff were just extraordinarily dry. And so I completely cut out shower gels for the remainder of the winter until the weather kind of changed and I can get my legs back on track. So I've been slowly incorporating back using shower gels. I really wasn't using any other wash unless it specifically said moisturizing body wash. So like I was using a scrub, and then like Dove moisturizing body wash, or Bath & Body Works moisturizing body wash. That's it. I wasn't using anything else. So I've been slowly incorporating back using shower gels. What I've been doing is squeezing a little of this into the shower gel after I put it on the rag, then putting, you can see the dent, look. I've been squeezing a little bit of this in. Was this in the, could I have got this for 20% off again at the Sephora sale? That was a missed opportunity. Okay. Anyway, I squeeze a little bit of this into the shower gel as it's on the rag and then rub it all over my body. Chef's kiss. Adds just a little extra bit of moisture to the shower gel. But even by itself, sometimes I do this at the end of the shower, just kind of rub over my body. And it isn't oil, but it lathers up like soap a little bit too. It's really, really good. I actually enjoy the smell. It's this very pretty, light, slightly nutty, almost a little floral too. It's a very pretty smell, but it goes with everything. Every time I just pour this into whatever shower gel I'm using, it's a great addition. It's really good. It's really good. This is the 8.4 ounce, and I'm already more than halfway through the bottle. I will be repurchasing. I think they're having a sale right now. L'Occitane. They might be having a sale right now. If they are, I'm just going to go ahead and get another bottle. Maybe not. But I've seen them before. They'll do like 20% off or whatever. Whenever they have their next sale, I am just going to go ahead and get another bottle. Because it's that good. It really is. And it's semi-expensive. I know it's not cheap, but it's good, and I understand the hype. It does add a little a nice bit of moisture, a nice finishing touch to the end of your shower. Or if you're like me and you want to add some moisture to some products that you're using, it's good for that too. So I understand the hype. I get it. And I'm I am prepared and ready to purchase another bottle. Speaking of in-shower products, this is more so the line overall. This is the Naturium line. I understand the hype. Everything that their products say that they do, they're going to do. This is the Smoother Glycolic Acid Body Wash. This is like my third bottle of this. This is the one I'm like, it smells terrible. They changed the scent a little bit. Let me tell you. Because, it's not good. It's still not good. But the consistency, oh no, it's still thick. I was trying to see if I can get y'all to see. It don't smell great. It stinks to me. It's got a smidgen better. It used to smell like paint primer, okay? And bad and strong. However, the product had, you talking about legs and thighs and everything was smooth. Especially after when you do this one specifically, the Smoother Glycolic Acid Body Wash, when you do that after you exfoliate really good and then give yourself a good shave and then going after with this. Legs, thighs, smooth, okay? You hear that? Smooth, okay? So but overall, the Naturium line, when it went viral, I tried some products and I actually enjoyed all of them. Everything from their line I've had positive experiences with. I repurchased. Like I said, this is my third or fourth bottle of this. It's not showing up, but there you go. It's really good. It's actually very, very, very good. And the line in general is really, really good. And I would even say too, like, they have different ones and the different ones say they're good for different things. I would say, like, pay attention to that and get the thing that you need. So if you want smoother consistency or smoother skin, get the one that says that. If you want hydrating, get the one that says that. Like, each product that says it's going to do something, it does it, and they perform differently. So like the Naturium line overall is really good, and I understand the hype because it works. I remember I was using that really heavily last summer, and I remember I was filming a video. I was filming a video, and I remember one time I was sitting, I had shorts on, I had like touched my thigh or something. I was like, wow, my thigh is like really smooth. And I was filming a video one time and my shoulders were, and I was like, my shoulder seems like really like shiny or glistening. It was because I like the Naturium, I was using that, and there was another one I was using. So like, it really does work and do what it say it's supposed to do. So, and they are pricey. They're like $16.99 or $18.99, but in my experience with the two, I think I've used two, and I just continuously repurchase those two. They do what they say they're gonna do. Let's talk about this. This is the Vanilla Dream perfume oil from Gold Star Fragrances. I don't know if everyone knew about this hype, but this definitely got hyped on TikTok, because they were selling on TikTok, and they're in the TikTok shop, the whole nine. And this is did I say this is Vanilla Dream? This is the 1 ounce, which is a big size for perfume oil. Perfume oils normally come, the standard size is this size. This is a third of an ounce. This is a whole ounce. 3 of these can fit into one of these. I didn't buy them because they only sold in 1 ounces at the time. But look at the dent. Okay. Now, tell the truth, shame the devil. To me, this is an example of a boring vanilla. Okay. When I say I don't like boring vanillas, I don't care for them, the scent profile that I am describing is similar to this. To me, this is vanilla with no character, no personality, nothing to talk about. It is just vanilla in its purest form. Just not even sweet vanilla, just dry, boring vanilla. I didn't know that when I got it, but okay. But Vanilla, if it's just dry, boring vanilla, why is half the bottle gone? Well, number one, I understand the hype, because though it is my definition of boring vanilla, the girls love vanilla. They love just basic vanilla. It does something to them. I'm not one of the girls that it does something for, but the girls do love it. So in the sense that people are always looking for just straight vanilla, they be like, just give me straight vanilla. This is straight vanilla. No muss, no fuss, straight vanilla. So for the girls that be looking for that, I'm like, I understand why this is hyped, because it is just that. Number two, why is my bottle half the way gone? Though it is not my preferred scent preference, though it's not, I don't crave this scent, I don't miss this scent, I don't think about this scent, it goes with everything, and it's a perfect base for everything. Anytime I wore this, oh my gosh, I wore this so much up. I wore this with Burberry Goddess as a base. I wore this with Choco Musk as a base. I wore like literally everything everything. It was just a perfect base, and then just put other things on top of it. I don't miss this scent. I don't crave this scent. Will I repurchase? Possibly. Probably, actually. Because it is a solid base. And if you don't have anything else to go with it, or you're not sure, you're trying to still figure a perfume or a scent out, this is the perfect base. Like, it just works. And it's a big size, so you just roll it. And then, you know me, I don't just put behind my ears and on my neck. I use this like it's a body oil. So I just rub it all over my body, on my clothes sometimes, like everywhere. I just rub it on my body. So for that reason, I understand why it gets hyped. Would this make my hype list? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But even like the Kumba Vanilla, I don't like that one even at all. And I can barely smell it. I would never put that on any list of mine. This is more so what I would have at least expected the Vanilla Bean one from that one to be. But if someone was like, I want something, you know, just straight vanilla, not the extra stuff, just regular basic vanilla, I would recommend them this. Again, not a love for me, not a must-have for me, but a very solid base. And it really adds it's just a good base for everything. You don't have to think about it clashing with anything. Is it going to be too much? No, because it ain't nothing but vanilla. Basic, boring vanilla. So I understand why it gets hyped. Okay, while we're here, this is another product I kind of had to eat my words about. This is the Nemat Vanilla Musk fragrance oil, okay? This one, I had seen this many years in Ulta, right? Seen it before. As soon as I saw the name Musk, I'm tapped out. Tapped out. If Musk is in the name, my mind immediately says it smells like another version of Egyptian musk, and I cannot deal with or stomach another Egyptian musk or anything similar to the facet, okay? The Egyptian musk girlies, the Egyptian musk men have worn it down to the ground, and I want no association with Egyptian musk or anything of the likeness. Yes, I am slandering Egyptian musk right now. Yes, I am talking big trash about Egyptian musk. So, as soon as I seen musk in the name, I was like, And I think I might have tried to smell it, but I had already judged it in my brain, so it wasn't gonna matter. Finally, a couple months ago, they had these buy one, get one free. I hauled it and I said, let me see what it's talking about. This is actually really good, okay? And it actually has really decent performance. This is it is vanilla, okay? But it's a very sweet, slightly, musk is really an overshot, but it's a very sweet, pretty vanilla, okay? And it goes good with everything, and it actually has really, really good performance. Not beast mode, but like if you walk by somebody, they can smell you. And I do get a little musk, but it's actually really, really nice. And I would, after this bottle is done, I will repurchase it. Not for full price though. I still can't justify. Who calling me? Okay, what was I talking about? I don't even remember. I think I was talking about this vanilla musk, okay? Now, it is a very soft, pretty vanilla, a little bit of musk. It has good performance. It can definitely be smelled. Is it beast mode? No, but like you can still smell the perfume at the end of the day. I wore this. I posted a video on my TikTok because I wore this with some other stuff, and I was like, I had walked back into my own Central. I had walked back into my own sillage that day. It was this with Vanilla Vice, Pox Creation Vanilla, the vanilla one from them, and maybe one other thing. Okay, so let me give you the combo that I had on yesterday that made me walk into my own scent bubble. I walked into a room, grabbed something, walked back out, and I smelled me, and I said, oh my God. Okay, so base was Fenty Vanilla Dream, as well as Vanilla Bean Body Oil from Pox Creation. Smells like a sweet, pretty vanilla, so good. Then I was testing out this Vanilla Musk from Nemat, because I just got it, because you know the things be going viral, and sometimes the girls be lying, but y'all might be on to something about that one. And then this is Vanilla Vice from Sniff, which in my personal opinion is not giving ice cream, but they are onto something, okay? And then Choco Musk from Rehab. That's it. That's it. I was sitting in the room and somebody walked in. It was like, girl, you got this room lit. But I know this was part of it. So for that reason, excuse me, I do understand the hype. I do get why the girls love it, why they go up for it so much. Is this my favorite vanilla of all time? No, but it is good. It is a good vanilla. I can at least smell it. And for that, I understand the hype. I get it. Let's talk about some more body butter. So we're going to talk about, this is Canvas Beauty, and this is the Body Glaze and Strawberry Shortcake and Cream Puff specifically, okay? I have done a video talking about I did a video talking about everything that I had owned from them at the time and doing like a full in-depth review, which ones I think you need, because I don't think you need them all. As a person who has majority of them, you definitely don't need them all. Give my recommendations. I do need to do an updated one because I have since used some more of them. And y'all, before we get into it, we're gonna talk about it in a second. At the time that I'm filming this, she is dropping in like 2 or 3 days or 3 or 4 days. She's dropping 8 new body glazes. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't need them all. I can't get them all. 8 at one time, and they like $25 a pop. I can't get them all, because especially since I have almost all of them, I just can't justify it. But man. But man. So it's going to be grapefruit galore, orange dreamsicle, the perfect pear, banana cream pie, cute cumber melon, key lime divine, pina colada, and blueberry bay. What I'm gonna do? I literally just said I can't get them all, and I literally, my brain like, I can't give up any single one of those. Which one can I live without? None of them. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, so I do get the hype with the glazes overall, to me, in my opinion. When I first smelled strawberry, I was like, unless it ain't showing up good, but the fingers, the nails have been dipped. They be in there. There's another one, as I was just showing it to y'all, I could smell it from holding it up here. This is the other one of the body products, and I'm like, it's almost like a perfume, how potent, and you know how much is in there. So I'm gonna say, I do understand why it went viral. I do get the hype. I stay moisturized the entire day when I use this. Like, it's really, really good. And specifically the strawberry shortcake one. The strawberry smells good. It doesn't have that waxy smell that strawberries tend to have. This has gotten stronger as it has sat. I mean, lasts all day. It's genuinely very, very good product. I understand that why it got hyped. And then this is Cream Puff, which is another one of my favorites from her. The smell is absolutely phenomenal. It's giving what it's supposed to give. Again, same consistency, extremely moisturizing. Smells good, lasts all day. So I understand why the body glazes overall have been hyped. I understand why strawberry got hyped the way that it did, as well as Cream Puff. I think they both, I get the hype, and it actually does make my hype list as well. I do understand the hype. These are the two that I recommend, but if you want to see more in depth, again, I made a video going over everything that I owned after this new drop, because I'm going to get something. I don't know what I'm going to get, but I'm going to get something. I will determine what I'm going to get, and then I'll do a full on all of the body glaze all together. The last body products I have is the Fenty Butter Drop, okay? Now, the first one I'm going to talk about, again, I think this is called Vanilla Dream 2. Yes, this is also Vanilla Dream Butter Drop from Fenty. The camera won't let me be great, but it's this is another one that's on its way out. When I first smelled this, and I say it again, it's a basic vanilla smell. Basic vanilla, nothing right home about. I don't find myself craving the DNA, like the smell. It's just basic vanilla. But again, it is a very good base. On top of the fact that the butter drops overall are very moisturizing. Very, very moisturizing. This is one of those products where even if you don't do 2 forms of moisturization, you're good off of the butter drop alone. Which is why this one is in here, the original. Because although I do like the smell, this, to me, I promise you, to me, they made this to be this. I'm not saying they're dupes. I just feel like this is supposed to be this. That's all I'm going to say. Because the smells, I'm just telling you. However, the original, very moisturizing. Did I show the inside? To show I don't play by my products, I be using my stuff. I adjusted the settings on the camera, which I think is working out. But then you can't see some things up close, but it's okay. But anyway, the Butter Drop Fenty Skin overall, I understand why it's hyped. I get it. It's very moisturizing. It's very long lasting. Like, you be moisturized the whole day. You can use it as your base for everything. Which is why the vanilla one is in here, because it's not the quintessential vanilla for me. It's not like my holy grail vanilla. However, it's a good base every time I'm doing a gourmand routine or a vanilla routine. It just is the perfect base. And then you can build and be creative on top. But this is the base, especially when I do the Vanilla Dream. I actually do want another jar of this. I ain't gonna hold you, but I think it's discontinued. But I would buy another one. The Fenty Skin Butter Drop Vanilla Dream as the base, and then doing the Vanilla Dream Perfume oil that I talked about earlier. On top of that, my base is set. My base is solidified. Whatever I build on top of that, my base is solid. So I understand the hype for the Butta drops overall, because they are actually very good. They're very moisturizing, very long lasting. Like, you don't have to do another moisturizer on top of this if you don't want to, because they really are that good. And I understand the hype for this one, even though the smell is for the girls who like basic vanilla. It is. I'm not that girl. However, again, if I'm building a base, a solid base, if I'm getting ready to layer and do some things, it just works. On top of the fact, even though the vanilla might not be my favorite smell, I know I'm going to get good moisture, so it just works. Okay, couple perfumes and we're done. This is Choco Musk from Rehab. You can see my dent, and I do have a backup bottle. This one, of course, the girls talk about Choco Musk. Before TikTok, pre-TikTok, this was still viral. Talked about heavily. You know, the girls go up for this. I understand the hype. Number one, chocolate specifically and fragrances can tend to just be very, very bitter, a little tart. You just have to have a certain acquired taste normally for chocolate and fragrances. This somehow maintains it's a chocolate that doesn't take itself too seriously. It's a good layering perfume. It goes on top of everything. It has very decent performance. Like, I don't need a tester strip for that, but when I think of what a chocolate and fragrance smell like, it actually is Choco Musk. It's chocolate and vanilla, no muss, no fuss, nothing too complicated. But you don't need, like, when I reach for this, I don't want something super complicated. Like, I understand why this gets hyped. I think it lives up to the hype in my opinion. Well, I can't make that determination for other people. When people kept saying Choco Musk, and then I bought it, I immediately was like, oh my gosh, this is chocolate. I can clearly smell it's chocolate. It's a pretty, no muss, no fuss, not super complicated chocolate, and it's inexpensive. If you're paying more than $10 for this, you got overcharged. This be $5.99, $6.99. $7 or $8 is pushing it. Not that it isn't worth it, but I'm saying you can find this very relatively inexpensive. They have it on Amazon now. I get the hype. It is a good chocolate fragrance that is super affordable. I understand the hype. I get it. This is Yara from Lattafa, okay? This is the video that I was talking about when I said, what did I say? This video, well, no, wait. This is giving what the girls did. What did I say? This right here, it is giving, I am pleased to say, it is giving what the, I don't know what I said, but something around that line. I was talking about Yara. This is another one. This actually is on my favorites list. I love the way Yara smells. Now, here's what, here's what I will say. Strawberry milkshake? No. I can't give you strawberry milkshake. I can't. It's really good though. It is good, and I understand why it's hyped. Actually, the longer you let this sit, it gets better with time. This goes with so many things. It is layering friendly, but even when you wear it by yourself, which I have done several times, it gets compliments. This with Dawkins Roma Pink Cotton, a time. This with Burberry Hair Elixir, a time. This with Young Pistachio Gelato, a time. Like, it just goes good with everything. And it makes everything better. And not that everything is bad, but when you add this to it, it's just like takes it to another level. I get the hype with Lattafa Yara, and I get it. I understand the hype. I get it. And last but not least, this is what inspired this video. Okay, this is Valentino Donna Born Aroma. This is my second 100 milliliter bottle of this. Okay, you will see. Well, that Yara done took over this whole area. Oh my God, Yara has completely taken over. Okay, Valentino Donna Born Aroma, 100 milliliter, second bottle. Let's really talk about it. Okay, if you are, this was one when I was first really getting into perfumes, like big girl perfumes. This one, along with like Burberry Her and like some other ones, always made the list of videos and articles that I read and videos I watched and things like that. Valentino Donna Born Aroma was always on that list of like beginner friendly, recommended compliment getter. It was always on that list, right? So as a beginner, it was always on my list to try this. This, I'm also sure, was a blind buy. I think I just bought it online one day. But Macy's had like 15% off or something. I just bought it. I don't think I smelled it. I just bought it. Always on the list for all the lists. When there's a list about beginner friendly, compliment getter, it's always on the list. Is Valentino Donna Born Roma my favorite smell in the world? No. Is it on my top 10 list of my favorite perfumes of all time? Smell wise? No. The reason this is on my I understand the hype list is because, number one, it does smell really good though. Let's not get it confused. Though it's not my favorite of all time, it smells really good though. It is, number one, crowd pleasing. Every time I wear this, I get compliments. Whether I wear this with something or by itself, I always get a compliment. It's to the point it's mass appealing. Like, males and females, every time they smell it, they like it. Some people at the point now, they're like, you got on Valentino? Like, they know. This is a mass appealing perfume. Something about it, everybody likes it. Number two, like I said, I always get compliments. It's like, and I always get compliments because I guess number two really is the performance is really good. The performance is actually phenomenal. Solid 8 hours. Solid 8 hours. Like, and people around can, when you walk into a room, I'm not going to say beast mode, but I'm going to say great performance. A great performing perfume. For those reasons, I understand the hype. Like, the fact that every time, like, and it's an easy reach. If I don't know what I'm going to wear, I don't know what mood I'm in, I can easily reach for this. Okay, I'm good. Like, it's an easy reach. You don't have to think about it. It goes well with a lot of things. And so for those reasons, I do understand the hype. I get it. If I had probably smelled this in the store, it probably would not have came home with me. But not that that was the best decision, because I'm bought a second bottle. But it's mass appealing, crowd friendly, people love it. It has great performance. It's an easy reach perfume. I understand why it's always on the list of perfumes that are beginner friendly, that compliment getter. Like, it always makes the list rotation. I understand why. I understand. Though it is not my favorite perfume in the whole world, though it's not on my top 10 list of like perfumes of all time, like, is it on my top 10? I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Because performance to me is important when it comes to perfumes. How long perfumes last, that is important to me. It's not important for everybody, but that does matter to me. So that bumps up the points in my personal book, my Rolodex, whatever. So yeah, those are just products that, in my experience, I do understand the hype. They don't have to be my favorite for me to understand why the hype is the way that it is. So head over to the after party and let me know some products, whether in this video or not, that you understand the hype, you understand why it gets the praise and the credit that it does. Products that you feel like it's hyped, but you think it deserves the credit that it gets. And let me know some ones if you feel like I missed. I could have done included several more products. I didn't want this video to be too long. But even as I'm sitting here, I'm looking at other things. Like, I probably could have included that. I could have included that. So let me know what you think. Do you think my list is accurate? Do you think there's some on here that's like, maybe I don't understand the hype? Or you feel like, no, this is actually a solid list and I get why those things are hyped the way that they are. Just talk to me as always. Let me know what you think. I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.